And today we're talking about, marketability. Really, that's what this is about. How do I make my short-term rental the most appealing? So there's a few things that make it a little difficult because there's a feedback loop on Airbnb and VRBO. All of these sites, once you've been on there for a little while, you get reviews from people that have stayed there. And then if your reviews are good, then that puts you higher in the ranking, which makes you more appealing. So gaming that system, or just making sure that you get reviews and making sure you do a good job and provide great service so that people give you great reviews, and then of course have more stays, are really the only way to move up in the rankings on that. So make sure your photos are great. I've always hired a professional photographer. Make sure you have fast wireless internet. Make sure you have instructions all in one place, like a book, that they can open, they can find out the login for the password, they can find out local restaurants nearby, they can find out how to use stuff, like if you've got a Sonos or stereo system that's hard to understand. Definitely have all those instructions in one place and easy to understand. I've actually asked my niece and nephew to read through it and see if they can do it, because if you have people that aren't familiar with programs like that, you want a lay person to be able to walk through it and figure it out easily. What other things? Make sure that all of that stuff is easily available. Think about, like, okay, when I go to stay at a place, what do I want to use? I don't know, a Cuisinart or a mixer or any of those things. It's useful to make sure you're thinking about what you'd want in a property, and then of course provide it. The other thing that's odd or interesting is how people are going to use your space isn't exactly how you would think about using your space. So I might look at the geography around your property and find out, like, oh, is there a hospital? Okay, well, maybe you'll have people staying there to take care of their loved ones or visit their loved ones. Or, maybe there's a hospital there. Oh, you might have traveling nurses there. So I just kind of encourage you to think outside the box and think, okay, who are my possible guests and what might they want? If it's traveling nurses, blackout curtains would be a great idea, because they might be working the swing shift, and so it'd be great for them to be able to have an ability to sleep during the day if they have to. So just kind of like going in there just as if, into a room or into your space or your house or your ADU, whatever you're going to be renting. Go in there and put yourself in your guest's mindset, right? Is it, like, I just walk in and think, okay, I'm from out of town. What do I need to do? How do I log on the internet? How do I get the television to work? All of that stuff is super important and makes your guest feel at home and at ease. So there you have it. As always, thanks so much for tuning in. It's lovely to see you. And if you just can't get enough content, head over to our YouTube channel at Paris Group Realty LLC. We'd love to see you over there, and we'll see you next week. Take care.